Welcome once again to the Weekend Car Guy. For today's episode, we're going to be showing you how to install mud flaps. Thanks to Tommy L's Garage for creating this. There's multiple options out there in the marketplace, but quite honestly, again, we're going to support our fellow BMW owner enthusiast, so therefore we're going to buy his. All right, so we're going to show you exactly how to do this. I know he has his own videos online on how to do this as well, but figure I would share as I'm doing my own. Biggest reason for me getting the mud flaps for me was actually the fact that I've been picking up a lot of rocks along the way on the road, and it's starting to actually chip the arches in the back section. So obviously we want to go ahead and prevent from that happening. So we're going to go ahead and install those here in the front. We're also going to do the ones in the rear, but for now we're just going to focus on doing the ones in the front, which are the ones that I'm mostly concerned about right now. All right, guys, and without further ado, we're going to go ahead and dive into it. All right. Alright, for this process, we're just going to go ahead and turn the wheel. I mean, ideally, you want to go ahead and remove the wheel. We don't want to do that today. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the car. I'm going to turn the wheel just to give me enough clearance here on the arches for me to do what I got to do. Okay? For this project, the tool sets are quite simple. A hammer, screwdriver, or a punch tool. We're basically going to be removing the rivets down here. There's 3 rivets. You're just going to do the 2 at the bottom. The one on top, you're going to leave it alone. And there's a screw that Tommy has provided that we're going to go ahead and just thread into the plastic there. All right. So first things first, I'm going to check this. This is too big, so I need something a little bit smaller and pointier. Find a punch tool. So I don't have one. I'm going to go with the next best thing, which is actually using a screwdriver bit. But we're not going to use it as a screwdriver. We're just going to use it as the pointy tool that actually fits right above the head of that. Take the hammer, and we're just going to go ahead and hammer it in. All right. Let's start off with the one at the bottom. Go here. There you go. Simple as that. All right. Beautiful. So now what we do is we pick the plastic up. So you have one of those trim tools. Just pull it up like so. The little things come right off. So the old rivets that are in there. Now all I gotta do is go ahead and take the mud flap. It's here. Tommy gives you basically all the rivets and the screws that you're going to require. First things first, go ahead and take the rivets, take 2 of them. Alright, take this, I'm going to line them up, like so. Take the second one, line it up as well. This one's giving me a hard time. There we go. That one in. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one back up. Alright. Once they're both in there. All you really have to do is just take the hammer while holding this thing nice and tight. Go ahead and just hammer this thing in. Hitting your fingers, of course, will be ideal. Very careful not to bend them, like I just did. It's bent. Go ahead and take it out because this is not going to work. All right. Tommy knows the fact that you're likely going to do something like this, so he gives you a few extra ones in there. So you can do it all over again. All right. So there you go. Again. Put it in there straight. This one's giving me a hard time. Alright, and basically this is what it looks like. So now the last piece that we're going to do is basically take the screw that goes here, and we're going to screw it right here at the bottom just to hold it in place. That keeps it out of the way of the wheel and everything else. You could always use a power drill, but ideally on this type of screw, since it's self-stab tapping and you're going to be doing it on plastic, you don't want to use power tools. Just go ahead and do it by hand. Alright, just apply a little bit of pressure to it. Alright, you're gonna feel it grab. As it grabs, just keep turning it until it gets nice and flush with the rest of the plastic. You don't want this thing flopping around. It's nice and tight. And then those shoulders to it. So Tommy, thank you so much for making these things for the F80s. I'm sure this is gonna save more of my paint, and also will keep the car a lot cleaner. Alright guys, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Once again, if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe.